Good morning, my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. It is Thursday, January 18th. What's going on today? It is my grandson's birthday. Oh my gosh, he's 10 years old. 10. How is that even possible? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's see. I know there wasn't any birthdays because there wasn't any till a few more days yet. 22nd. Yeah. So, happy birthday to my grandson. It's not possible. Okay, today's weather. It is 20. Feels like 12. Today is a high of 26 and a low of 19. And it is snowing out there. Snow likely. Chance of snow 90%. Snow accumulating 1 to 3 inches. Yeah, sunset 5:05 p.m. We have this Weather Channel says I do not have an alert, but WeatherBug does. WeatherBug says I have lake effect snow warning. Remains in effect until 7 p.m. this evening. Heavy lake effect snow. Additional snow accumulations of 8 to 14 inches in the most persistent lake snows over the Buffalo South Towns in northern Wyoming County. Yeah. Well, I've been watching Brandon Copic. I thought it was Copic because that's Copic pen markers. He's been in Western New York. He was in there. He did 12 hours of a live stream yesterday, just driving all around Erie, Genesee, and Niagara County. So a couple times he's like, I'm here and there, and it still said Niagara County, and I'm like, no, you're not in Niagara County anymore. So finally he says, I give up. I don't know what county I'm in, so he just put it to Western New York. He did end up in Batavia, which is just like not too far, and they got McDonald's and then they headed back to Buffalo. So that was pretty fun. I've been watching them. I'm going, I know where that is. I know where that is because they've been on the main roads. Right now, I put it on when I got up because he started at 8 a.m. this morning. He's heading to Buffalo, but he's on the back roads, and he said that the travel ban should not have been lifted. It's bad out there, you guys. So, sometimes it happens. Right now, when I came in here, he's waiting because someone went in a ditch and there was a flatbed in front of him to pull them out. I don't know if they're going to put the car on the flatbed or if it's drivable. All they did was just slide off the road. So most of the time you can just drive away. You just need someone to pull you out. So yeah, that's been interesting. I've watched, Brandon's new to me to watch. I usually just watch Ryan Hall. But he's actually a storm chaser, so he's got the camera, pointing out his windshield while he's driving. And he was in some nasty, shitty weather last night. He says, I don't even know where the road is. I said, yeah, welcome to our world. So, why it's addictive, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I know the area where he's at. I don't know. But, anyways. Let's see. Today's National Day. Today is National Winnie the Pooh Day. Yay, love Winnie the Pooh. Today's a wisdom quote. Patience wins in an impatient world by Mark Manson. Guess I should learn how to read again. Today's words of the day. Word, word, word of the day. Word, 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 word of the day. Today's first word is Peterman. It's a noun meaning safe cracker. The other word of the day,
doggerel.
Doggerel is a noun. 1. Comic verse composed in irregular rhythm. Or 2. Verse or words that are badly written or expressed. And today's horoscope for Aries. This could be a very studious day for you. Actually, it might be better to call it laborious. But you love to work and you will get all the work you can handle today. It's a good day to work on all those things in your life that still need a little attention in order to stand on their own. The things that haven't quite found a permanent place in your life, like some of your relationships, for example. Okay, planetary overview. The moon moves into the earthy sign of Taurus this morning. Feelings of wealth and preservation will flow through your mind. You will focus on the home and family too. Mercury in Capricorn sextiles Saturn in Pisces and boosts your work ethic. Hard work pays off, and this transit is all about helping you achieve your goals. The moon also sextiles Saturn in Pisces, which will influence your sense of duty heavily. Okay. How did we do yesterday? Yesterday was Wednesday. I did not color in here because this room was way too hot and it makes me sleepy. Okay. I did listen to a podcast. Lore. Episode 16, and it was called Covered Mirrors. And it had to do with a guy using an axe and killing families in their homes. Okay. We did watch General Hospital. See, I've been keeping up with it. Much better this way. And we cross-stitched only on Snowy. We put in 601 stitches. Okay, I did not do anything else. I did watch a few YouTubers. So I watched Midwest Craft Chat because she did some, she's a planner person, but she also talks about wax melts and candles, mostly wax melts. And she did try the Goose Creek because I told her about the Goose Creek a couple months ago, and she really liked them. I watched Stitching with Sandy, the Steadfast Stitcher, which is Beth, and Jen's World of Stitches. And then all day, like I said, I had Brandon Kopic on all day. He was driving around all in Western New York in some nasty, nasty weather. So I plan on watching him today. But I also want to watch some Disney movies for the one Facebook group that I'm in. So I think what I'll do is I'll put Brandon on my tablet and it can sit next to me and I'll have the sound off and then I'll just watch. I think I'll watch Disney movies all day. I have a list of like 14 for the month of January. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. You just have to post pictures before and after each movie. I got the hiccups. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I will work. Yesterday was Wednesday, so Wednesday is my day off from my daily stitches of the astrology cat, the Haid Rosie, and the Haid stocking. So that's why Snowy was it. Because I usually color in here in the afternoon, and I work on my beaded owl as a stitch with me, but it was too hot in here, so I did not do that yesterday. So I do want to listen to a podcast this morning while watching Brandon, and before I start watching movies. So yeah, that's just Snowy. Snowy's the only thing I worked on, so let's go find Snowy. No videos again until Monday, as it is the cross stitch weekend. Snowy. And a lot of us are going to do Whip Frenzy. We should have a lot of fun. Yep. Okay. Some news. Let's see what we have. News. This is Batavia, just not too far from me. A question of space. Upgrades needed at Genesee County Animal Shelter. Genesee County has to come up with the money for state-required improvements to the county animal shelter, which had the Public Service Committee wondering this week how that would come together. The upgrades must be done by December 31st, 2025 in order to meet new state Department of Agriculture and Market standards. The county may apply for a grant of up to $500,000 with a 10% county match required. The upgrades include a new heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system for the animals that keeps the air temperature between 69 and 80 degrees. Yeah. That would be good. Okay. Let's see other news. Morning TV show host accidentally kicks co-star in head during segment on in-flight seating. Good Morning Britain host Ed Balls accidentally kicked his co-host Susanna Reid in the head on Wednesday. Well, that doesn't sound good. I'm going to miss him terribly. Kate Bush mourns death of longtime collaborator Del Palmer. Kate Bush is mourning the loss of her longtime collaborator and former romantic partner Del Palmer, following Palmer's death on Friday, January 5th at the age of 71. Country music legend Willie Nelson returned into Des Moines Waterworks Amphitheater. For a show on May 25th, just about a month after he turns 91. All quiet with local snowmobilers call for assistance with winter snowfall. Over the last several days, western New York has been impacted by a pair of separate lake-effect snowstorms that has buried portions of the region in several inches and feet of snow. So they're trying to get the snowmobile clubs to help out when they're needed in the major storms. But it's in the lawyers' hands with our insurance company and the State Federation of Snowmobile Club. In case you missed it, Arnold Schwarzenegger was detained at Munich airport after failing to declare luxury watch. Pakistan carries out retaliatory strikes inside of Iran. Proof you've been pronouncing Travis Kelce's name wrong this whole time. Yeah, I don't say his last name right, I'm sure. So it says, so you all know it's not even Travis Kelce, as seen one of those players, in fact, did not know, ask him, what is it? It's Travis Kelce, responded, effing crazy, right? So it's not Kelce, it's Kelce. Kelce. Why in the world did you change your name out of nowhere and now we are Kelce? Jason asked. Why did we think that our name was Kelce for the first 24 years? Former NFL linebacker dies at 32. Ronald Power, a former linebacker for the NFL's New Orleans Saints, has died at age 32. Powell's cause of death was not revealed. Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton make career moves amid marital problems. Oh, well. U.S. conducts more airstrikes against, is it Houthi anti-ship missile launchers. Houthi? House approves resolution denouncing Biden's open border policies. Get rid of the open border. Apple Watch imports banned in America again. A federal appeals court has denied Apple's motion to temporarily pause a ban on imports of advanced models of the Apple Watch, and the ban will be reinstated on Thursday. In Batavia, Prudential cuts the ribbon on their new location in Batavia. Maine judge defers decision on Trump ballot question until Supreme Court rules. E. Jean Carroll testimony gets testy as judge admonishes Trump lawyer. Heavy snowfall and freezing rain cause flight cancellations across Germany. Germany's getting it too. Second brother dies of injuries after UTV crash. Trying to get it to open. See where it happened. The 15-year-old and 11-year-old brothers died 1 week apart. Two of the three New London brothers involved in a utility vehicle crash in west central Minnesota earlier this month have died of their injuries. That's sad. Wyoming County appoints traffic safety board members. Wyoming County is like 10 minutes away. Ew. Human head found in freezer after house sold. Okay, someone needs to go through these houses and go through fridges and freezers before they sell them. This is in Colorado. That's gross. First alert weather for my county. Bitter cold on Wednesday. That was Wednesday. Why are you telling me now? Suitcase killer Heather Mack is sentenced to 26 years in U.S. prison for Bali, B-A-L-I, I'm not, Bali, murder. Buffalo Bills suddenly release Super Bowl champion ahead of playoff matchup with Kansas City Chiefs. And I know Deanne is a Chiefs fan. I'm a Buffalo fan. We're going to be butting heads this weekend. Man shoots partner's son for mouthing off in a horrible POV clip going viral online. Jeffrey Scott West, 68, is seen shooting Kyle Spitz, 24, at close range in horrifying point-of-view footage that has gone viral online, and the tragic end of the horror event has now been revealed. In the footage, which is made especially shocking, it is filmed from the victim's point of view. Deranged Jeffrey Scott West shockingly blasts Kyle, appearing in his doorway with a handgun after shouting at the younger man who is lying on his bed. He is heard shouting, "I'm getting ready to blow his goddamn brains out right effing now," as he appears in the doorway with a cigarette in his mouth and pointing his gun at Kyle. Kyle's mom then appears in a flash as she bolts over to West with her denim miniskirt around her ankles and begs her partner to stop it while moving him away from the door and closing it. But the row escalates and West is shockingly seen blasting Kyle at close range as the younger man moves out into the corridor, to the mom's horror. The horrifying footage was shared without context online and has caused a stir online as people query what actually happened. It had transpired that West tragically shot himself dead in an apparent suicide after a 2-hour standoff with cops that ensued after he shot his partner's son last year. Thankfully, the bullet that struck Kyle only hit and wounded his ear. So he committed suicide after he shot the boy. Okay, so that was yesterday. Horror legend dies in car wreck. David J. Skull was 71. He's an author. He was struck by a drunk driver on New Year's Day. I don't know his name. Does not sound familiar. We're getting there. Report: Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones makes sweeping change. Secret bidding war with Eagles coming? So it says. Royal couple announces divorced after 8 years of marriage in separate statements. Crown Prince Leka and Crown Princess Aliyah of Albania are going their separate ways. Richard Simmons breaks silence and displeased over biopic starring Pauly Shore. Richard Simmons is apparently pissed off enough at the unauthorized movie about his life that he's broken his silence for only the second time in 10 years. Richard says, "You may have heard they may be doing a movie about me with Pauly Shore. I've never given my permission for this movie, so don't believe everything you read." And that's it. Yeah, that's it for today. I will not have a morning video tomorrow or Saturday. It's cross-stitch weekend. I always take the weekend off. I will be back on Monday. So today all I'm doing is stitching, watching Disney movies, and Brandon Kopic. Yeah. It is. Is it still snowing? I can't tell. Yep, it's still snowing out there. The roads were covered. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to have Scott pick me up like a frozen pizza for dinner for tomorrow night. And have him get, I want to make a beef stew, a beef soup for this weekend. So I'll have him pick up some things for the weekend. That's it for today. Tonight we're having chicken and rice. Nothing special tonight. We had, what did we have last night? We had pork chops and rice. So the pork chops, I put garlic powder over the top of them, some Parmesan cheese, 350 in the oven for 30 minutes. They were done. Yes, I could have done the air fryer. But the oven heats up the house. So, the air fryer I like to use for certain things, and I like to use it more in the summertime. But that is it for today, my peepers. I hope that you all have a great day, and I will see you all on Monday. Love you guys. Bye-bye.